Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Using SQL with Python and Pandas. We have discussed in the previous lectures how to connect CSV, HTML, JSON, and Excel files with Pandas to convert them to data frame. In today's lecture, we will learn how to connect with SQL databases. SQL databases have numerous benefits such as data integrity, security, and faster access. Most websites and online applications use databases. Databases make it easy to store information, so it is quick and easy to find. We can connect with the various types of SQL database management systems such as SQLite, Microsoft SQL Server, and Oracle. But here we will use the SQLite database management system in this lesson. It is an open source, self-contained, serverless, and zero configuration transactional SQL database engines. Serverless means SQLite does not require a server process or system to operate database. SQLite access its storage file directly. Zero configuration, no server means no setup. The entire database is reside in a single cross-platform file. It reads and writes directly to ordinary disk file. Complete database tables, views contained in a single disk file. It is a embedded relational database management system. Android comes in with built-in SQLite database implementation. Its installation is very easy. Just download the zip file, unzip it in some folder, and add the path to environment variables. And then you can run this by issuing the command SQLite 3 on command prompt. And you can also communicate with the SQLite using the command prompt to create a database or to create tables, insert rows, or to retrieve the rows. But here we will learn how to use Python package SQLite 3 and Pandas for communication with SQLite. These three APIs will be used in this lesson. Connect opens connection to SQLite database files, cursor to create a cursor and execute an SQL statement. Similarly, Pandas, it is very easy to communicate with the SQLite or any other database management server using the Pandas. The read SQL query a database file into data frame, or you can also write a data frame to the SQL databases. There are some other packages of Python, PyODBC SQL Alchemy that can be used to connect with other database management system such as SQL, MySQL server, SQL server, etc. So here we start with the example how to connect with the SQLite database management system. First of all, to import the Panda libraries and SQLite package. Now here we use the so here we are using the connect functions which will connect with the MyDB stored in my data folders. You can specify If database is opened successfully, it returns a connection object. If the given database name does not exist, then this call will create the database. You can specify the path if it is required to create the database into some other folder than the current one. Without specifying the path, it will create the database in the current folder. So let we run. So now the database MyDB is created in the folder MyData. First of all, let's say we create a cursor. Cursor, basically this routine creates a cursor to process the data in a set row by row. So here we create a cursor object. This will be used for the remaining communication with the SQLite. So let's say we create cursor is created. Now we want to create a table inside the MyDB. To create a table, we can use the normal SQL statements for creation of the table in the database. So here we are going to create a table called result with the 3 fields: role, type int, name, type text, and marks, type real. Here we are going to use the API function execute. It will execute the above query and the table will be created in the above database. Table created successfully. Now to insert the records, in the same way we can use the SQL statements for inserting the records into the table. For example, let's say we have a SQL equal to insert into result role, name, and marks values. For example, roll number is 10, name is Aslam, and marks is 220, for example. So now we want to cursor dot execute SQL and then connection dot commit. Execute. Insert into result, role, name, marks, values, 10, this and that. Okay. Now the record was inserted into the table result. Similarly, we can insert another record, for example 20 and 250, for example, and let's say this is another record. So in this way we can insert many records. Now to retrieve the data, to retrieve these rows from the so we can use the select commands of the SQL to retrieve the data. So let's say we have a rows. We are going to execute the select steric from result. It will return all the rows stored in the table result, and after retrieving the results we can display the records. Here it will return the data into the rows object, and now we are going to navigate the rows object from rows into rows, and because there are 3 fields in each row, so we are going to extract every field, and it will display the result like this one. So this is the data stored in the above result file. If you want to extract the field name, so we can use the description. For example, we can extract the name of the columns. For description 0, for description in cursor dot description, and then we can print their names, columns name, roll number, and so on. If we put print air, for example, so now it will be displayed in the right way. Okay. So in this way we can use the different SQL statements for communication with the database management system. So now we are going to use the pandas. Panda is very easy way for communication with the database management system. We can store the retrieved data into the pandas data frame, or we can write entire the data frame to the database. So in this way, for example, we are going to select the, so this is very simple. In a very short way we can retrieve. Here we are going to use the read SQL. Read SQL query a database table into a data frame. So we can also store this into someone. Just we display this select from result. So this is in this way we can retrieve. So it will display the data in a proper way. This is actually data frame. So it is very easy to communicate with the database management system. If we want to insert some record, so we can easily insert a record by using the SQL pandas. For example, this is our let's say we want to insert for example, this is let's say we store the output into the data frame D, and then we want to write some other rows. For example, our table name is result, index false, connection is communication. If exist, append. You can also set this to if exist to replace, it will replace the existing table. So here we are going to append the data. If exist, append the data. So in this way, let's say we have a data frame, for example. We want to append the same data that is stored in the this one. Now if we want to retrieve the above data, so it will show the more rows. So the same data was appended to the table. So in this way we can insert the new data and so on by using the ToSQL. ToSQL writes records in a data frame to a SQL database. Similarly, if we have a, let's say for example, a data frame, here we have a data frame, for example, CDF. This is our data frame, and now we want to insert this data frame into the database. So this is actually a data frame with 3 columns and 6 rows. Now to write this, so we can append this to insert. We are going to create a table called cars, index false, if exist, append. So actually if we can append or we can create, it will create the table, and the data will be right of the, for example, our CDF, our data frame is CDF, so it will create a tables. So a cars table was created by using the Panda functions. If you want to read this one, so we can read this like this one, for example. Here we have a select from cars. So in this way we can write to database, or we can read from the database. If you have some other file stored in data frame, for example, let's say we have a data, let's say we want to retrieve some file, for example CSV. This is, for example, our CSV file. Result. So this is a file which contains the data of some results. So this is the data which contains about 31 rows and 5 columns. If we want to write this to database, so we can easily use the ToSQL to write this files CSV data into the let's say we want to MSCS result connection if exists, and this it will create and data. It will write the entire data stored in data frame. So now we can read this panda dot or read SQL select from MSCS, and connection is this one, so we can read. So in this way we can use different SQL statements. In next lecture we will learn how to communicate with the NoSQL databases. Thank you.